So instead of veo Maria, you can say la veo, I see her. Instead of veo el libro, lo veo, I see it.
And placement is similar to IOPs, before the conjugated verb or attached to infinitive gerund check.
Exactly the same rules for placement. Lo quiero ver or quiero verlo.
Got it. The scenario in miamioespanol.pdf, chapter 11, is welcoming relatives, so lots of personal and DOPs.
Makes sense. Yo veo a papá, then replacing him, lo veo, asking for help. ¿Puedes ayudarme? Can you help me? Estoy buscándote. I'm looking for you.
Calling people, llamar a alguien, no puedo llamar a nadie. Yo llamo a la tía Clara. Replacing her, la llamo.
¿O quiere llamarla?
Visiting people. Yo visito al tío Pepe. Tú visitas al abuelo. Replacing him, lo visito. Él siempre me espera. He always waits for me. He's the DOP.
Looking for things? Well, first no sé. Yo busco mis llaves. Replacing them? No las encuentro. Tú las ves. No, no las veo. Estás buscando feelings towards people. Los niños nos aman. The children love us. Siempre nos abrazan. They always hug us. Yo amo a mis hijos. My children personal. Y yo os quiero.
And I love you all as Iapia.
Stating possession. Tenemos dos tíos.
Oh,
Wanting to see people. Quiero verlos. Or
los quiero ver.
accompanying people. Nosotros acompañamos a los primos. Vamos a acompañarlos.
Waiting for people. Voy a esperarlos. Hearing things, people. Yo oigo el coche de la tía.
Replacing it. La oigo, I hear it. Yo escucho la música. Replacing it. Me gusta escucharla.
Actions towards people. Él siempre nos besa. He always kisses us. Seeing specific people. Vemos a Pedro y a María. Replacing them. Los vemos. Seeing an object. Yo veo el árbol. No a. Seeing no one. No veo a nadie más. Looking at someone. Yo te miro y te veo cansado.
It really drills home that distinction between people, pets as direct objects needing the A and things, and how to use the pronouns to avoid repetition.
Very helpful. Okay, reflexive verbs. Chapter 12 in easy Spanish step-by-step using practice makes perfect. Actions you do to yourself.
Exactly. The subject both performs and receives the action. And they always use reflexive pronouns. Me, te, nos, os, se. Notice se is used for third person singular and plural, and usted, ustedes.
So bañarse, to bathe oneself. Me baño, te bañas, se baña, nos bañamos, os bañáis, se bañas.
Perfect. The chapter lists loads of common ones. Afeitarse, to shave. Despertarse, to wake up. Ducharse, to shower. Lavarse, to wash oneself. Levantarse, to get up. Vestirse, to get dressed. Many daily routine actions.
And those ones showing a change of state. Ponerse plus adjective.
Right. Ponerse feliz, to become happy. Also, volverse loco, to go crazy. Hacerse rico, to become rich.
Where do the pronouns go? Same as DOPs and IOPs.
Mostly. Before the conjugated verb, me levanto. Attached to affirmative commands, levántate. Infinitives, voy a levantarme. And gerunds, estoy levantándome.
Okay, the scenario in chapter 12 is all about routines.
Makes sense. Yo me levanto, me baño, me seco, me lavo los dientes, me peino, me corto las uñas. Then estoy vistiéndome, or me estoy vistiendo. Shows both pronoun placements with the gerund.
Others routines. Tú te levantas, te bañas, quieres vestir, or te quieres vestir. Mi hermano se afeita, él se viste, él se pone contento.
Mi hermana se preocupa. Ella se enoja. Se pone triste. Quiere hacerse abogada. Lots of changes in emotion or state.
Group activities. Nosotros nos bañamos, nos levantamos, nos acostamos, we go to bed, nos alegramos, we become happy.
Neighbors. Se acuestan, se levantan, se enferman, se viste, se lavan los dientes.
Talking to Spain. Vosotros os bañáis. Command, bañaos. Question. Os preocupáis. Shouting command. Te callas. Be quiet. Command to one person. Levántate.
Feelings. Me aburro. I get bored. Change. El se vuelve loco. Future plans. Voy a levantarme or me voy a levantar. It covers pretty much all the ways reflexive verbs are used for personal actions and changes.
Great. Last major topic for today, the present subjunctive. We don't have chapter 13 directly, but drawing from the other resources, this is about mood, not tense.
Primarily, yes. It expresses the speaker's attitude, doubt, desire, emotion, necessity, uncertainty, rather than just stating a fact like the indicative mood does.
How do you form it? Regular verbs.
It's often called the opposite vowel ending. For our verbs, you use the yo stem from the present indicative, like hablo, hablo, and add es, hemos, es, en.
So hablar becomes hablas, hables, habl, hablemos, habléis, hablan.
Exactly. And for error and error verbs, you use the yo stem, like como bom, escribo, escribo, escrib, and add es, amos, es, en.
So comer, coma, 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 comamos, comáis, coman, and escribir, escriba, escribas, etc.
You got it. There are spelling changes too for care, sar verbs to keep the sound consistent. Buscar, busque, llegar, llegue, empezar, empieces. And many irregular verbs often use their irregular yo indicative stem.
Like tener, tengo, tenga, hakara, hako, haga. Here is totally irregular, haga.
Right. You often find the subjunctive after expressions of doubt, dudar que, wish, querer que, decir que, preference, preferir que, necessity is necesario que, emotion, sentir que es triste que, or impersonal expressions is bueno que, especially when the subject changes between the main clause and the cue clause.
If the subject doesn't change, you just use the infinitive, like, quiero ir, I want to go.
Usually, yes. But if you want someone else to go, it's quiero que tú vayas. I want you to go subjunctive because the subject changed.
Okay, the scenario in miamigoespanol.pdf, Chapter 8, mistakenly labeled 13, shows this. Family planning a weekend.
Right. Es necesario que todos hablemos. It's necessary that we all speak. Subjunctive after impersonal expression plus change of subject. Quiero que tu hijo tengas ideas. I want you son to have ideas. Subjunctive after querer que plus change of subject.
Son says, yo quiero ir al parque infinitive. Same subject. But then, dudo que nosotros tengamos tiempo. I doubt that we have time. Subjunctive after dudar que.
That says, es posible que podamos ir. It's possible, but we can go. Subjunctive after es posible que. And prefiero que vayamos. I prefer that we go. Subjunctive after preferir que.
Daughter jumps in. Yo prefiero que vayamos. Same structure. Es triste que siempre tengamos que esperar. It's sad that we always have to wait. Subjunctive after expression of emotion. Deseo que sea sábado. I wish it were Saturday. Subjunctive after deseo que sea...
Mom, siento que pienses así. I'm sorry that you think that way. Subjunctive after sentir que. Es bueno que todos comamos. It's good that we all eat. No creo que sea un problema esperar. I don't believe it's a problem. Subjunctive after no querer que doubt denial.
Son, es raro que papá quiera ir. It's strange that dad wants to go. Dad. Temo que llueva. I fear that it will rain. Espero que el tiempo sea bueno. I hope the weather is good. Temer que en esperar que trigger subjunctive.
Daughter, yo espero que recibamos sol. Busco un parque que tenga un área. I'm looking for a park that has.
Subjunctive because the park is indefinite, might not exist.
Mom advises. Aconsejo que miremos.
Demands.
Exijo que todos limpien. Dad suggests. Sugiero que tú hables. All triggering subjunctive.
Daughter refuses. No quiero hablar con él. Ahora infinitive, same subject. Mom thinks. Es terrible que no hables. Es natural que se sienta mal. Dad to friends in Spain. Espero que vosotros habléis, que tengáis un buen viaje. Es preferible que comáis. Prohíbo que conduzcáis. Es increíble que vosotros recibáis. Espero que vayáis. All is subjunctive expressing hopes, preferences, prohibitions, emotions towards the friend's actions. Son's final thoughts. Es necesario estudiar infinitive. General statement. Es malo que uno coma subjunctive after value judgment plus specific subject.
Wow, the subjunctive really covers a lot of emotional and uncertain ground.
It really does. It's how you express your perspective on things, not just the facts.
So, to wrap up this deep dive, we've really journeyed through some fundamental Spanish grammar and vocabulary from your materials.
We hit articles, adjectives, nouns, plurals, subject pronouns as star, hey, question words.
Numbers, dates, time, regular and irregular, present tense verbs, the refuture.
Adjectives, adverbs, negation prepositions, direct and indirect objects, reflexives, and finally, that present subjunctive. It's a lot.
It is. But what really stands out is how those scenarios in Mi Amigo Español make it all, well, real.
Exactly. They're not just dry rules. They show you how these pieces fit together in actual conversations. You see the nuances, like with gustar or that personal a.
It highlights the specific way Spanish works, and the subjunctive that really opens up expressing feelings and opinions.
It's a huge step towards more nuanced communication.
So thinking about all this, now that we've unpacked these chapters, how do you see yourself using these building blocks? What more complex ideas or deeper conversations can you imagine having in Spanish?
That's the question to ponder. Maybe even try rewriting one of those scenarios yourself. Change a detail, see how the grammar adapts. It's a great way to make it your own.
Keep exploring, keep practicing.
Because cada paso cuenta, every step counts. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into your Spanish learning.